See the knuckles cracking? That's the right torque wrench. Oh, those Allen's are screwed up. Are they metric? Every one of them was trying to twist off in my tool. And over here. So what's the factory torque on these?
It's a good question.
It is. Whatever I get with a quarter draw, I mean a 3/8 draw stubby ratchet, that's what I get. Like most things, when you see this thing spinning, when it's twisting like that, that's the correct torque. Every Allen, no matter what size it is, when it starts to twist, it's right pretty close to maximum torque. Okay, we already did that, we did this one. We've already been around the block once or twice already, right? We're good. Tool's over there this time. Okay, so we got that down. We got all this in there. Pump is in there. Lifters are not in there, but we're not that high yet. We got the snap ring on here, the washer's on here. So now we got to put the washer in here. We don't know if this is the correct one.
Why don't we?
Because we haven't aligned it yet. So this is our sprocket chain combo. So we'll take that off, put it on there like this. Take our chain off, but keep the same direction so you won't load in a different direction. See if you flip around this way, it runs backwards. So keep it straight up and down. And you take this one here and you got to find the spot where it goes. Where's it go? There's a dot. And you push it all the way in, push it all the way in. Where's my straight edge?
The dot line straight up as you see.
On your straight edge, look out. The dots are your time marks.
Pizza.
Dots are your time marks. This is our alignment tool to check alignment of the sprocket. Remember that spacer washer back there? They make these in different thicknesses. Now this here should have a big fat spot right here where it's different in the gear.
Yep.
So it lines up. That way you know your cams are all lined up. Because you already got the two dots and those cams are lined up. Now we're going to line up these two dots. See how they're lined up right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but we don't know about the alignment offset. So you take your straight edge and run it across here. And you check to see if it's the same on both sides. The problem right now is see how this does this, because it's a piece of crap. So we need to tighten it up to check this. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in there. Now I need my zip gun.
Air tool?
Yep. So I'm going to tighten both these up, put the straight edge on there. If it's flat or within about 15 thou, it's runnable. If not, I got to change the spacer in the back. The lights off.
Damn, my arm is back.
The light on yet, Ted?
Yes, now it's off, now it's on. Can't move. Okay, so now they're both tight. See how it doesn't wobble anymore? So you push on that. And do the opposite on this side. See if there's a gap in there. Then you check the other side to make sure it's even. If you look at it from the front view, you can see they're lined up. Is that close there?
Yeah.
This one's just very, very little bit less than this other one, but pretty damn close. Probably only about 10 thou difference. Straight up, see? So look at it from the front here, Lorenzo. You see? See how things lined up? This one's not in too far or too far out. So that's what you want. You want it to be lined up. So the crane cam matches up to the Harley cam pretty closely.
Got you.
The same parts. It all fits together the same, which is good. Okay, now these ones here, I usually put Loctite on. One of the few places I put Loctite on parts. And I over torque them too. So not only I Loctite them, I tighten the piss out of them too. Okay, so right now we have no change, so it's free spinning. So let's see how the gear's moving. Okay, so there's our dot lined up again there. And our dot's back lined up here. See, we're back in the same spot again. So now I can zip these two off. Not yet. Loctite's not really going to help in this application because see it's full of oil. So Loctite's not going to work. So we just tighten the piss out of it instead. Okay, so line up our two dots. Make sure our two dots are still lined up here. They are. Everything's lined up.
Yep.
Take our chain, don't rotate it. Leave it in the same plane. Like I said, chains get used to being in one direction only. So these all go in there like this. We have to rotate this until that they line up the dots. See, the dots are not lined up. So you rotate this until it does. When it's straight down. See, one more tooth out to get me where I want to be. See, straight down. Lines up now. See, get that? We'll do a quick check here to make sure. See, everything seems to be pretty lined up. Oh, okay, where's our tensioner? It's over there. Tensioner. Remember this is one that we took from the other side?
Yeah.
Has less wear on it. Because we're cheap. See, now it goes down because I don't have it. I took all the oil out, so now it compresses. Remember how the other one had to fight? This one I don't have to fight. I just push it down. I do have to fight this to get this in here though. There it goes. Now you can push this cam in and disengage yourself, so you gotta be careful. So you don't have to screw it out. See how nice that is? I have to put no zip ties on there and put no stupid pin in there and do any of that crap. I just did it correctly. Now our crank's slightly turned, so it's not 100% lined up, but it's pretty close. We will check it here in a minute just to make sure. Where's my big wrench? Two of them around here somewhere. That's not the big one. Where's the one that's... Found it. Okay, so now we line it up. So you want to make sure that everything lines up perfectly in line. I do put it away already? Damn it. My alignment tool. So center bolt, and the line should be right together. See? So look at it from this angle here. You can see from this angle here. See center, and it goes right across the two dots. See the two dots? See how it buries the two dots? That means you're lined up.
Yes, sir.
Alright, pretty foolproof if you do it right. Okay, so this whole thing is now together. Where's your gasket? We want to reuse your old one.
The old one looks pretty good.
Want to reuse it or put a new one?
Well, we're gonna put a new one. We don't reuse gaskets over here.
We don't?
I don't think we would.
I do.
I do. Because I don't care if it leaks, so it doesn't bother me. You might care.
In that case.
It's up to you.
We'll run a new gasket.
Run the new one or run the old one?
Oh, we'll run a new one.
Oh, we're gonna splurge. Okay.
We don't want leaks.
We're gonna go all out. I never said it wasn't gonna leak with a new gasket. I just said it's a new gasket. Remember that. Okay, there it is. Boom. Hold up a second. Now we got to use all these ones that are over here. That one's trying to get away. Okay, it's good. Just put these in one at a time. Center it up. Oh, he learned a trick. You watch me do it, see?
Gotta learn something around here.
Alright, so now we just put all these bolts in here. What's the torque we use on these?
Torque is until the Allen twists.
There you go. Damn, he listens. How much torque is that?
It's quite enough damn torque.
The proper amount. That's how much it is. Okay, where's our lifters at?
I don't know, where'd you leave them?
Oh, what's that
Didn't
not
get to
going
see
in?
those.
They're in the oil.
Why's that not going in there? Uh-oh, what happened there? These don't want to go. You know why they don't want to go? They're not happy. Don't force it. So we just loosen up the cover. See how it moves? Get the bolts to start. Get all your bolts started. Then you torque them a little bit. See your little Harley tolerances, see how nice they are? Okay, so put your fingers up here, center them. So you put your fingers there and your thumb over here. I'll do the same. Get it where it's nice and centered. Get it centered pretty good?
Yep.
You happy? Okay, double check it. Is that where you want it? Center it pretty good for you? Just have to feel around. You like it? You want to move it? Good?
We're good.
Now we torque it. See, if they really cared about alignment, they would put dowel pins on it. And it would be centered correctly every time. But nope, Harley don't care about that. I knew I forgot one over there. Okay. Missed that one too. Okay. Already did that one. Yep. So you start from center going out. You always want the outer corner to be the last one you torque. That's for any part, doesn't matter what it is. So you go tight, 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 and you'll center out, see. Tight. There you go. Where's your rag at? You had over there?
The what?
The rag, dirty one. Wipe off the cover. There you go. It's all the way down the bottom, so clean it up real good. Spit and polish, spit and polish. There you go. That wasn't that hard, was it?
Nope.
Oh, geez, we're getting a Harley symbol and everything. Okay, where's the lifters?
In the oil?
There you go. Put the 4 new ones inside the motor.
Well, which ones would that be?
The black ones. See that silver one over there? That's the old one. You can also look at the roller and see all the wear marks on it. So those are pre-lubed. See, one's black, one's not. One has wear marks on it, and one doesn't.
Really don't see the wear marks.
Yeah, they're there.
Just drop them straight.
Straight in.
A special way.
Yeah, straight. See the flat spot there you're holding on to? That goes on there.
This goes.
See the roller?
Mm-hmm.
See the flat spot we got our thumbs on? That's where that pin goes. That pin that goes right there? That's what locks them in. Got it?
No.
Okay. Pin. There's the pin that was right here.
There's one there. There's one there.
Yeah, but this is the one that came out of the back. That one came out of the front.
So it's going to lock it in from the squared up corner.
See the roller goes in line this way. See the roller down there? See the flat spots? Flat spots go...
I'm holding a flat spot.
They go this direction.
Oh, they go,
And the roller goes forward.
they go vertical.
Yeah. However you want to call that, but... Should just drop in. Okay, so come over here. See the flat spots here?
Yeah.
Now you get the pin. Holds them in. So they can't rotate. That's anti-rotation pin. And the cover holds it down. Boom, done. Simple, huh?
Nice.
Pretty ingenious. Well, obviously Harley didn't figure that one out. Someone else did. But so you don't have any guided pins or anything. Just one pin. Boom. That's all it takes. Now when you put a really high lift cam in there, sometimes you bottom out on a pin. Then you have a problem. The lifter comes up too high.
For real?
Yeah, you get those big 750 left cams, 800. Yeah. Problem in there. But usually the aftermarket rollers or tappets are made a little bit taller. Is it hitting on something or is it hard going down? Don't force it. Is it hard going in or is it something on top?
So on top.
Must be like a cam lobe maybe.
Yep.
Okay, spin the roller a little bit, make sure it's free, not tied up in the... It's nice and free in the case, no binding?
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure. No binding allowed.
Nope.
You're way too blown up. Remember, you put that on your big screen TV, looks pretty bad.
Right.
When you get tired, use a tripod. Slips in there nice with gravity, it's good. Pin's right down there. Just line it up, it should drop right in. If it doesn't drop in, there's something wrong.
Why is one of them sticking up higher than the other?
Because the cam lobe's up. There's always at least one cam lobe that's up, because the way the motor's made. It'll fluctuate on which one's up. Two of them are almost down, one's up slightly, one's up a lot. That's just how the cams are on a Harley. So you're always going to see one lobe sticking way up. At least you want to. If it's out of time, it might be different. Okay, so wipe off the oil that you got puking down the front there. Sometimes the owners don't like oil in the front of the motor.
Now this baby's getting a bath.
It keeps it from rusting, so. Okay, so we got these new format material gaskets here. So these here hold the pin down. So now you have to decide how it goes in. See, that's all the holes the pin in is those. So you get your covers. Is that the back one?
We'll soon find out.
They don't say front or back on them. They might be identical, I don't know. Probably not, but the bolt pattern's probably different. Mine don't line up for squat. How about yours? The lifters are in the middle of the hole this time. So when the lifters don't line up with the holes, you got a problem. Okay, let's grab some screws. So just wiggle around, get them all started. That one did not want to start. Screw them all in about 2 turns. Get them lined up. Now if the threads don't go in evenly, stop, unscrew until it drops in. When you're in the right spot, it'll go right in. Because you can cross fit them real easy. It's like this one here I was trying to do over here, didn't want to start. I did it 3 times before it finally went in. Oh, look, gonna drip.
Fancy.
See how it popped out because of the bad angle. Okay. And these things are tight.
Yes, they are. You want to step to the side, sir? Start my...
Can you come over to my side? The angles were bad on me here. Don't you get that inner one in there all the way down?
Now, how tight do we want these?
About the same as the cam cover. If you don't know what that is, tighten when the cam cover's up. Give you a pretty good clue what tight is. It's a 1/4 inch screw, so everything 1/4 inch is about the same torque. If you want a real number, I think in the Harley book it's around 15, 16 foot-pounds is max out on 1/4 inch bolts. 12 is not quite. Guess which one I use?
Which way is that?
Like 20. It's the same rule. When the wrench starts to flex, you're getting pretty good. See how it flexes there? See the flex in the wrench?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pretty good flex, right? That's pretty good. And if your wrenches are always bent that you have, your Allens, that means you over torque your stuff too much. Or you're using really cheap wrenches. I don't use cheap wrenches, so the same. So you want me to check yours or you're good?
Check it. I'm good.
Well,
But, you know, you double check.
how much flex you got?
Check.
Well, how much flex you got? Some flexing?
It is.
There you go.
I think they're all flexing.
They're all tight? They're all flexing good? So you're good to go. Alright, be back in a minute. I gotta clean up.